They say the National Intelligence Service is gonna come get me. Tell them come find me. I ain't scared of them. Shout out North Korea. Shout out Pyongyang. Shout out Kim Jong-un. That's my till the day I die.
So it's been a while since we've talked about Johnny Somali on this channel, but it turns out a lot has been happening since then, as he is now broke. He's banned from streaming in South Korea, there's been new charges added, and Hank, aka Baton Man, remember him?
What? Don't fucking touch me, bro.
Yeah, that guy. He's been trying to save his shallow ego by going on podcasts. So there's a lot to get into. So first off, things are just going from bad to worse for Johnny Somali. His trial date has been postponed from December 2024 to March 2025, so he's not going anywhere for a while. So this trial is from the obstruction of business charges when he started harassing old ladies at a 7-Eleven and swearing at customers and doing all sorts of crazy stuff.
Fuck you, Chinese ass. Fuck you.
So for that, he's facing up to 5 years in prison, but it gets even worse because recently police have seized his phone, and it seems like they might be looking for AI deepfakes that he made of him kissing a South Korean streamer, which is super illegal in South Korea and can land him 7 years in prison. The YouTuber Legal Mindset, who has been Rosanna Pansinoing Johnny Somali, he actually covered this.
So the deepfakes is a huge issue. Johnny or Ramsey, should I say, is very afraid of these charges. He is very fearful of these charges because he is not just in possession of, but he broadcasted several deepfakes, which elevates it in the severity. Now, a lot of people have said, well, what if he tries to claim that the deepfakes were made by his Discord and they were not made by his... they were not made by himself. Well, that doesn't actually remove him from liability. In fact, it actually can make things even worse in a sense, right? Because he went out and broadcasted them, right? He went out and not only possessed it, but he broadcasted it to a wider audience, right? So it's bad. It's very bad.
Yeah, so the police have his phone and who knows what's on there. If they find the deepfakes on his phone, Johnny Somali will be in a ton of trouble. There's also been reports of Johnny, talking to minors and doing stuff with minors. So if that's on there, like, he is done. But as we've seen in the past, Johnny doesn't seem to realize the severity of his situation. He thinks it's a big joke and that he's going to come out of this unscathed. But according to a former moderator for Johnny, it sounds like he is going broke. He's got no money because he can't stream in South Korea anymore because he doesn't have a work visa. Apparently, the authorities, they usually look the other way when streamers do that without a visa, but since Johnny Somali has been getting national attention, like even the parliament was talking about him, it seems like he is banned from streaming now.
I've heard now that he's starting to go broke over in Korea.
He will, because he has to stay till March, the 5th of March, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
He can't stream because he does not have a work visa, and his phones and laptops are at the police.
They're with the police?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So yeah, I guess Johnny will have to sell his ass on the street to try and get money because he can't stream anymore. Lawyers are not cheap either. He's banned on YouTube, he's banned on TikTok, Kick, so there's nowhere to stream except for Rumble, I guess. But what's interesting is, even though his account got banned on TikTok, he did make a backup account, which is not banned yet, where he's been posting some videos before he stopped streaming.
Man, it's a hard life out here, nigga. They saying I'm going to jail. They saying all this bullshit. Nigga, I'm out here. I'm still north, near the DMZ. I made it to North Korea. Thank the Lord, thank God. Shout out North, shout out Kim Jong-un, shout out Pyongyang. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. The reason why I respect North Korea is because they're dystopian. They are a, fascist place, but they don't lie about it. South Korea is just as fascist. You just lie about it. I touched the statue, so you guys are trying to silence me, murder me, and then jail me. So I might as well be in North Korea. Nigga, look, I'm out here in the wilderness, nigga. Snow, dying. Y'all niggas never gonna catch me alive, bitch ass niggas.
Yeah, so you can clearly see Johnny doesn't seem to care about what he's done and the crimes he has committed. I mean, bro seems so delusional at this point. There's actually been some leaked messages from his Discord server that have come out recently where he said he wants to return to streaming, but to be honest, I think that's going to be pretty hard for him to do. He also made a new YouTube channel, but there's no videos on there yet, and my guess is that the channel will be banned soon because making a new channel after your original one is ban evasion. So while Johnny's being delusional about his career being over, Hank, one of his friends who pulled out the baton or the sword and then got beat up, he went on a podcast trying to cope with getting smashed.
And, you know, we talked about how you kind of got pulled to the ground and some girl was stepping on your face and all this stuff is going on. Like, you said you wanted to clear something up. Like, what is the misconception people have?
Well, a lot of people think it's a 1v1, and that guy took me out like fair and square just because that dude took me down to the ground. But in 1v1, I would have pulverized him. Simple, you know, like. Basically, yes, he took me down to the ground because I was imbalanced due to holding a baton, but I actually reversed and reversed, shrimped out, and got a back control.
I mean, the copium is going hard. You can see the hosts are dying inside, trying not to laugh. We all saw bro got smashed. He wasn't pulverizing anything except maybe his own meat. Like, bro had a weapon, he had a baton, and some dude still beat him up with his bare hands. I don't know what more advantages you can ask for than that. So after he was done coping, the hosts asked him, why is he friends with Johnny Somali?
So why are you friends with Johnny Somali? What draws you to him?
If you're trying to avoid street fights, I think being friends with Johnny Somali in Korea is probably not a good idea.
Yeah, Korea has a really bad self-defense law. The reason why I'm friends with Johnny Somali is I don't agree with everything what he does, but I do support his freedom of speech. And
what do you agree with? What do you agree with that he does?
I agree with pissing off Korean Xers. For sure. Generation X, yes.
Why? What did Generation X do?
Generation X is the worst in Korea.
Yeah, so I guess he's friends with Johnny Somali doing stupid shit because he hates Generation X? I don't even know what he's talking about. Both of these guys are clowns. Johnny's legal trouble, it just keeps getting worse, and Hank is coping about getting beat up. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and please like and subscribe. See ya.